Hi guys. So carrying off where we left off in game two in the finals. Here, right now I'm shuffling my deck. I'm just trying to stay, just trying to level down a bit. At this point, I'm feeling pretty nervous. I mean, I have one game left to win, and then I'm a national champion, right? So I'm just really just trying to stay focused. Just trying to keep calm. I've never really been too nervous in a game where it's affected me. I kind of like the nerves. Uh, it helps you kind of know something important's on the line. But right here, we're just joking around, just my standard shuffling, just trying to get my deck as unclumped as possible. What you're gonna find interesting about this game is that despite both really bad starts from both of us, um, I got the less bad start, I guess. So it leads to a pretty unepic and anticlimactic finals, but there are some funny scenes, and I think you'll still enjoy it. So he's obviously gonna go first. I wouldn't understand why he wouldn't. And I look at my hand, and I have an Entei, Fire Energy, Mewtwo, and DCE. So I mean, I could risk promoting the Mewtwo because I have the DCE in hand. If he starts with a Tynamo or anything, I get the donk and I win. But I mean, the safer play is just to start with the Entei. He mulligans, so I pick up my card. And like I said earlier, my hand is pretty dead. I don't have a supporter, I don't have a receiver. So this is just going to be based off sheer if I can top deck anything or not. So he finally gets a basic, I believe. So yeah, he commits to going first, and I see Shaman, and that's probably the worst starter anyone playing my deck can see. I mean, like the main strategy to go against my deck, if I were to play against it, would be to shaman a bunch of energies onto a Mewtwo and hope I can just sweep a bunch of Entei's, right? The second you start with one of your shamans, there goes one really big play you can do against my deck. I notice he gets the Smeargle, so I'm unaware that his hand is dead yet. I mean, like, Smeargle is a really good starter, so as far as I can tell, I have no base to gauge on how his hand is right now. So he's committing to a pretty big portrait, and he's going to be really disappointed to find out that I don't have a supporter in hand. Um, let's just wait for him to say portrait. Instead, he Ultra Balls actually first. My mistake. I don't remember what he gets. Probably yep, a Tynamo. And then he says portrait. Um, like I said in the beginning, we both have pretty dead hands, and it gets confirmed right here as he passes. Now I know if I pick up a supporter, I have the Ultra Ball. So that's a good supporter to have in a good trainer to have in my hand right now because it's gonna allow me to just completely lock him down. I mean, I have everything in hand. I have three catchers. I have a DCE, and just to kind of justify my move, there was nothing really I could have done besides attach the fire energy. He doesn't have an attacker. I don't see anything that could possibly cause any harm to the Entei so far. So I top deck a plus power. I would have risked the burn regardless, but it just helps um, to just kill the Tynamo right away. That is huge. And from my prizes, I picked up a fire energy. So right now he's in really bad shape. He still hasn't drawn a supporter, and he knows that this fire energy is going to allow me to just start just bulldozing anything he can set in front of me. If he sets a Zekrom, I'm just going to burn it next turn, kill it. If he even drops an EX, a Raikou, or a Mewtwo, it's getting captured, and I'm going to hit it for 90. I'm going to two-hit or one-hit anything he's going to put in front of me at this point. So this part, we're just laughing. I can almost feel the wind coming as soon as he starts tail wrapping. So I attach it. There's nothing really I can do, right? I mean, I'm gonna knock it out. And there you can see that from my prizes, I picked up an N, which is massive. I mean, he can turn this game around if he can somehow get a portrait off, right? But I did notice that he had to junk arm his whole hand. So I mean, it wasn't necessarily too risky or anything. Like if he had an energy in hand or any way of switching, the game might have been interesting. I would have drawn 4, he would have picked up 6, and we could have seen him at least mount some sort of a comeback. But right now he has no cards in hand, and he's gonna have 2 basics, I guess. There was no real out in this situation for him. I couldn't see it. He would have to, like, there's the Eviolite. He knows I have 3 catchers, or if I had 2 catchers. I was just joking around, asking him if I wanted. We were joking around through the course of the match, and I was just being like, should I end? Shouldn't I end? Just as a joke. But yeah, I eliminate any threat of him retreating the Shaman with that energy. And with here it's a Zekrom. I don't really want to hit it for 90 because it can retaliate for more damage. But yeah, I'm gonna burn it just to alleviate any sort of damage he can possibly do. He flips tails. I mean, there it is. I think he's acknowledged the fact that the game is over. And there it is. That's the anticlimactic nationals finals. I just want to thank everyone who listened in and watched this video. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope to represent Canada well at Worlds. Thank you. Bye.